I see something very different than John. I see a half-empty downtown. I see, I see a shrinking student population. I see a shrinking residential population. I see a city council that is lost its way in incentives, and is, as Mike said, incentivizing businesses to come in and compete with existing business. The buzzword of the week in economic development is incubator. We have an incubator. We have the university. We have something that any other city, town, county, and most states would love to have in their town. We need to use that to our advantage. We need to bring those resources that the university is educating these kids on the cutting edge of technology and education and new business practices and keep them in our town. We need to make it so they want to stay here and not run off back home or wherever they may come from with those ideas. I think the city can do a much better job, as Jen said, limiting regulation. I think most of our code is confusing. I think it's unnecessary. I think it's, in some places, just ridiculous how difficult it is to understand how to start a business and what you need to do and how you need to comply with regulations that we don't generally enforce anyway. I think we can absolutely promote our downtown and get those businesses filled with new ideas and new decision makers by using TIF dollars effectively. I know the question will come up at some point, where do I land on TIF? I think TIF, if it's used responsibly, is a wonderful, wonderful tool to affect major change. Unfortunately, the mismanagement and the misspending of that money has created enemies of TIF. And it's unfortunate to where a lot of that money is being spent right now. I think we can use that as a tool to effectuate the change that will not only bring and promote existing businesses, but will bring in the sales tax revenue that we're going to need to use that TIF as an investment and not just an incentive or a gift or a free spend.